varsity Upper St. Clair versus Peters contest. Bright sunny afternoon. Panthers take the early kickoff, and Brian Kyle goes in. We'll set the starting lineup as soon as we get a break here. Kyle takes it to the corner, and on the push, ball goes to Peters. Peters will take the kick deep in their end zone. Panthers come in 8, 0-1, 8 wins, 1 tie. And coming off a big game against Trinity, 6-0. Matt Snyder in the back, looks for Hart, ball goes out of bounds. So up top, we have Ethan Dysert and Brian Cow. Joe Conlon as usual in net. Ball drops in. Joel on Dysert's foul. Peters will take the free kick. In the midfield, we've got Troy Kiernan, the captain. Pat Miller, Mighty Might in the middle. Joel Hart on the outside. And big service over the top. Conlon comes out, punches it, gets hit by the Peters player. And clears. Ball out of bounds. Panthers take the throw in. On the far side, let's mark this midfielder. Trying to get numbers. That was Connor Kelly on the far side taking the throw. Turnover goes to Peters. Drops the ball in short, takes a long ball. And we'll set up the defense in the back. Pat Myron sends it out of bounds. One of them, Matt Snyder on the other side. Kevin Muck. And rounds it out with Jonathan Erdman in the back. Deep throw-in. Peters Township Indians takes a long throw from the sidelines. Goes deep in. Conlon has to come out again, gathers the ball deep on his knees, picks it up, and he'll take the goal kick. See if he punts. He's going to punt it. Against the wind, knocks it down. There's a pretty stiff breeze coming left to right. Panthers are going right to left in the first half, so they'll be going against it. Pat Miller to Matt Snyder. Peters sends it out of bounds. And Snyder will take the throw in. Settles it down. Off of Joel Hart. And inside to Ethan Dysert. Ethan Dysert, top scorer on this team. 6 goals, 4 assists going into the Peters contest. Scoring spread out pretty well on the Panthers JV squad here. Goes in, Hart tries to step across the hash marks, takes the reverse kick, and the goalkeeper goes down, picks the ball up, and he'll have a kick from his 18. The rest of the scoring spread out. Gertunka has a few. Kiernan has a few. And Peters Township Indians controlling the ball on the Panthers. Nice play. Troy Kiernan sends the ball long down the side. Brian Cow with speed catches up to the ball. Plays it off defender. Goes for a corner kick. Joel Hart going to the corner. Hart will take the corner. Okay. Good. Sets up. Target man will be Kiernan and Cow in the middle. And Matt Snyder chases up too. Ball fed across. Kiernan goes up. Drops it back. Nice try. Ethan Dysert, the sharpshooter, sitting at the top of the box. Sends it wide. And we'll see the goal kick coming out. From the 6. Peters Township goalkeeper will take it. 5 minutes into the first half of the JV contest, nothing, Peters Township and the Panthers. Ball out of bounds. Snyder will take the throw. Inside to Dysert. Kyle chases down across the middle. 1-on-4, makes the block. Wins the ball. Sends it deep in the corner. And it'll be a deep throw in by Peters Township. Big throw over the top. Chested out by Peters Township. Panthers will take over at the 30-yard line on the football field. Drops in. Pat Miller. Run off the ball. Foul called. 2-referee system for this JV game. Long call from the opposite side of the field, but we'll take it. Kevin Muck feeds it in. Bumped off the ball. Hart. Dysert lines it up. Drops all the way back to Snyder. Service inside. Looks for Brian Kyle. Dysert chases it down. And Jonathan Erdman goes up. Pat Myron touches the Snyder. Triple teamed in the corner. Ball free. Erdman sends it across to Kevin Muck. Better ball control by the Panthers. Lays it out there. Peters Township gathers it in. Kevin Muck chests the ball down. Peters Township inside. Pops the ball up over the top. Runs through. Foul called. And Erdman sends it up. Kevin Muck makes a touch. Finds Dysert coming across the middle. Kernan. Ball comes all the way across to the near side of the field. Snyder to Hart. Peters Township JV is playing a physical game here to start out the game. Panthers will pick it up. Connor Kelly on the far side. Nice service inside. Past Hart. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's Peters Township throw. Peters Township throw measured by Snyder. Pat Miller drops it back to Snyder. Steps in on the defense. Peters Township, nice touchback. Tried to feed over the top. And Erdman makes the stop. Peters Township regains control. Pat Miller heads it outside. Connor Kelly up to Ethan Dysert. Joel Hart coming down the hash mark. Chips over the top. Looks for Kyle. Wins the ball. Takes the shot. Goes opposite side. Goes to the far post. But the goalkeeper, tall guy, gets across and makes a stop. Good idea. Didn't have a whole lot on the shot. But a good chance for the Panthers. Ball saved in. Matt Snyder sends Kyle to the corner. It's going to go across the end line. And Peters Township will take the kick from the 6. Left-footed goalkeeper. Sends a low liner. Dysert ready to send it back in on him. Sends a far right. Left to right's with the wind. That wasn't a very good kick from the goalkeeper. He's letting his defender take the next one. Defensive back takes it from the 6-yard line. Better air. Clears the 45. And Peters Township Indians take over. Drops the ball in. Peters Township on the run. Turns the corner. And Jonathan Erdman makes the play. Finds Kiernan, a lot of field. Defender steps up, forces the play. Brian Kyle's going to win. Crosses with a left foot. Fed in the middle. Goalkeeper comes out, makes the stop. A little bit better on the drop kick. Nice high kick. Clears midfield. Kevin Muck battles. Tall guy in the back. Outside. Connor Kelly makes the play. Ball goes out of bounds. Long throw in by the Indians. Gets the ball over the top. Kevin Muck retreats. Shot blocked and goes into Joe Conlon. Makes an easy save. Big throw to the outside. Finds Kelly. Finds Dicer. Drops all the way back to Kevin Muck. And changes the field to the near side. Matt Snyder will take it. Up to Joel Hart. Inside to Brian Kyle. Give and go. Nice play. Hart on the run. Defender comes over. Has to clear out of bounds. Panthers throw in deep in the offensive zone. Panthers have better speed going. And Joel Hart will take the throw. Drops in short to Kyle. Drops it back to Hart. Looks for a service. Big high kick inside. Ethan Dysert there. And Connor Kelly takes the shot. Puts it in. Connor Kelly, nice shot on the volley. Little lobbing shot to the far corner. Puts it in. 1-0 Panthers. 18 minutes left in the first half. Connor Kelly was standing no man's land out there all by himself. Had a chance to take it off the volley and put it in. Peters Township takes it. And Connor Kelly, man possessed today, grabs the ball. Peters Township sends it in. Wynn keeps it in. Nice little deke step by Erdman. And we had a couple of substitutes sneak in. Spencer Davis snuck in on me into midfield. Snyder, dogging a man. Troy Kiernan takes it. Center of the field, man in chase, works through traffic, feeds it outside. Connor Kelly on the chase, ball played off him, goes out of bounds, then it'll be Peters Township throw. Peters Township substitutes. And throws it in. Peters Township at midfield takes the throw in. Kevin Muck battles. Jonathan Erdman helps out. Clears the ball. Davis to Kiernan. Kiernan over to Snyder. Snyder's a setup man here from the back. Finds Joel Hart. Hart finds Tommy O'Connor going to the corner. First game that I've seen Tommy playing. Matt Snyder. To Hart. Good ball possession. Panthers looking for an open. Pat Myron. Into Snyder in traffic. Troy Kiernan. Little touch. Spencer Davis on chase. And Kevin Muck gathers it in. On the outside. Got Pat Miller moved outside now. Davis goes down, man goes over the top. And it'll be Peters Township on the foul. Peters Township will put it into play at the 35. Pat Miller on the sidelines waiting to come in. Over the top. Peters Township feeds out of bounds. It'll be substitution time here for the Panthers and for the Indians. Let's set it up right now. Tommy O'Connor up top with Ethan Dysert, Troy Kiernan, Joel Hart, Spencer Davis, and Pat Miller back in. Across the back, Kevin Muck. Jonathan Erdman makes a play. Matt Snyder and Pat Myron. Joe Conlon holding down the net. So, just under 14 minutes left to play. 1-0 Panthers on the goal by Connor Kelly. Ball goes out of bounds. Peters Township throw. Drops in shorts. Pat Miller active. Tried to steal that one. Ping pongs around. Peters chased it before the end line. No, it goes out of bounds. Oh, corner called. So, kind of a crosswind here coming with the shot. It'll be an in-swinger with the right foot. Peters Township will take it. First corner from their end. Sends it over the top. Man come charging in a little bit over the top. Again, that wind helped push it further than the goal mouth. And Conlon will take the goal kick from his 6. Joe Conlon sets it into play. To the 40. Out of bounds off of Peters Township, trying to head it back. Snyder's going to take the throw. Drops in, finds Spencer Davis wide open, sends it right back to Snyder. Kiernan bumped off the ball from behind. Recovers, steals the ball back. Taken down, no call. Davis helps out with the body. Pat Miller takes the ball, and Kevin Muck sends it up forward. Tommy O'Connor out of bounds. Peters Township throw deep in their zone. Ball chips in. Miller playing all over the place. Kevin Muck battles. Nice turn by Peters Township. Gets out of trouble. Finds a runner going in the corner. Pat Myron in chase. Keeps the ball in bounds. Steady defense, and Pat Miller comes up to help and clear the ball out to reset the Panthers. Ball thrown over the top. Headed down by Matt Snyder. Gives him a shot. They put the ball in. So, deep throw in. Okay, ball goes outside. On the touch at center. Spencer Davis drops it inside. Ethan Dysert drops the ball back to Matt Snyder. Snyder drops it in. Joel Hart open. Looks for a left-footed service off the shoulder of the defender. Goes deflected to the goalkeeper. And he takes the left-footed punt with the wind. Clears it to the 30-yard line. Wind's going to be an advantage coming left to right here. Then when you get into the other end zone, there's a little bit of a crosswind coming across, so it helps that corner kick. This throw is going to get helped also. Peters Township looking to the box. Big, long throw. Nice. Snyder comes through with a header. Peters Township drops it back, settles down. Tommy O'Connor in chase. Joel Hart intercepts in, finds Ethan Dysert inside. Spencer Davis coming down the wing. Nice, solid body. Shoulders a man off and called for that. Shoulder-to-shoulder play. Tough one to take. Davis was working for position. Ball sent in. On a low liner, Joe Conlon comes off his line, gathers it in. trap to the outside. Snyder brings it down. Kiernan outside to Kevin Muck. Tommy O'Connor drops a ball to Dysert. O'Connor still battles. Kevin Muck chests the ball down. Everybody clustered up on the far side. Nobody open to feed to. Finds Dysert in the middle. And forces Peters Township to send it far outside. Ball hangs up. Stolen around Snyder. Pat Myron has to send it out of bounds for a recovery. Peters Township will sub in on the throw. And with 8.5 minutes left in the first half, Upper St. Clair Panthers JV 1 and the Peters Township JV 1. Ball thrown in. Snyder clears. Joel Hart again goes hard down the field. Ball's going to hang up. He had that left-footed in. Hart hustles up, saves the ball nicely. Dysert wins. Out of bounds off of Peters. Ball goes over the top. Dysert looking for it. Shoulders a man off the play. Matt Snyder to Kiernan. Kiernan drops back. Inside, Dysert. Troy Kiernan grabs the ball at the hash marks. Nice look. Oh, man, almost made it connect on the outside with Spencer Davis. Pat Miller active on the outside. Comes all the way back in chase and affects that play. Pat Miller, nice active play. Peters Township gathers it back. Joel Hart grabs it, saves it, left-footed, stays in. Run down from behind by Ethan Dysert, and Peters Township will take the foul call and set the ball into play probably at about the 45-yard line here. Big guy taking a kick from the back. Sends it over the top. Headed out. It'll be a throw-in. Deep on the sidelines. Peters Township will take a deep throw. Offensive chance. Going over the top. Big throw inside. Conlon gets a hand on it. Sends it back out. Reset by the Indians. Goes wide right. It'll be a goal kick coming off on the 6. Substitutions coming in. Brian Kyle comes in. Joel Hart out. Joe Collins sets it up at the 6. Peters Township subs in and out. And against the wind, ball hangs up at about the 40-yard line. Troy Kiernan tries to help it out. It'll go out of bounds at midfield. Over the top. Kiernan sends it across. Ball going to be thrown in. Spencer Davis goes strong down the sidelines. Kevin Muck chests it down. Drops the ball inside. Pat Miller gets sandwiched by some big guys there. And Pat Myron plays it off the Peters Township man. Handball called. Sends the ball up. Ball sent inside. Panthers will take a deep throw. Spencer Davis going to be the throw. Drops it inside. Tommy O'Connor sends it back to him. Service inside. Nobody home except the goalkeeper. He grabs it and he'll turn it around. Ball sent across midfield with the wind. Jonathan Irvin brought it down. Peters Township gathers it, plays it off of Troy Kiernan, takes the ball. Kiernan starts the play. Tommy O'Connor hard and chase. Played nicely. It'll be a deep throw. Peters Township ball. We want to lock this in here to try and get an offensive play. 4 minutes of winding. Panthers 1, Indians 1. Over the top, Troy Kiernan on the call. Free kick. Indians set in the play. Jonathan Urban came up nicely, made that play. Brian Kyle wins the ball. Pat Miller still active, sends it outside. Spencer Davis in chase. Davis, big, high, looping ball inside. Tommy O'Connor tries to measure it. Dysert sends it back. Matt Snyder will gather it in. Drops the ball inside. Pat Miller helping out on defense here. Troy Kiernan steps up. Tries to drive through 2 players. Intercepted, double team, and Pat Miller takes it back. Tommy O'Connor turns, spins, chops under the ball, and the goalkeeper gathers it in. Over the top. Nice trap by Kevin Muck off his chest. Pat Miller again wins the ball in the midfield. Back to Snyder, back to Kyle. Over the top by Snyder. Peters Township will gain control, and Kevin Muck gathers it in. Jonathan Erdman working hard. Muck helps out. Peters Township finds the open man. Miller again, nice chase, nice steal. Finds Tommy O'Connor. Connor pushed down, no call. Nice feathers through ball, got through too. Ethan Dicer plays it off the man, goes hard to the net. 1-on-3, dragging it in, it'll be a corner. Minute and a half, winding down here. 1-1 score. Panthers get a corner kick. Brian Kyle going to take it. Target man will be Troy Kiernan. Everybody chasing up. Kevin Muck's chasing up. Matt Snyder in the play. Big ball goes inside. Panthers can't find it. Miller comes down with it. Works hard. Sends it back. Pat Myron changes the direction. Miller again active in the middle. Tommy O'Connor heads it in. Nice play. Good feed by Spencer Davis. A little off balance, but O'Connor tried to make something happen. Goalkeeper makes a stop. Inside of a minute. Davis used the body, gets called again. He's a big bruiser out there. Nice to see the size on the field, but he's getting these big man, little man fouls here. So at midfield, and they tried to gain 15 yards on that kick. 30 seconds left. Peters Township will take the kick at midfield. Dropping it over the top. Headed out by Kiernan. Pat Miller, nice head out. Troy Kiernan on the run. Last minute ditch effort here. Inside of 20 seconds. We're here at the countdown. Kiernan finds open man. Spencer Davis, he's coming down. Can he chop it back? Sends it inside. Peters Township floats it in the middle. O'Connor tries to get there, sends it out of bounds, and the Panthers will be tied 1-1 at halftime. Okay, Panthers take over in the second half. 1-1. Goal by Connor Kelly. And the JV contest is underway. Good active play by the Panthers. Tough break on the header that dropped down to the feet of the Peters Township Indians, and they put the ball in. So, setting up the second half lineup. Joe Conlon still in the net. Across the back, Pat Myron, Jonathan Erdman, Kevin Muck, and Matt Snyder on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds. Peters Township will take the throw. And in the midfield, Connor Kelly, the goal scorer, in. Pat Miller active in the middle. Troy Kiernan on the foul. And Joel Hart on the far side. Ethan Dicer, top scorer for the Panthers, up top. Ball fed way over the top. Conlon knocks it down, gathers it in, throws outside. Joel Hart. I'm sorry, now it's Connor Kelly. Brian Kyle and Ethan Dysert up front. Kyle takes the ball. Drops it back. Kiernan between the hash marks. Maintains control, finds Matt Snyder. Snyder, the serviceman, drops inside to Joel Hart. Hart left-footed, comes all the way across the goal mouth. Kyle chased it down. Keeper takes a try at him. Has to chase back to the net. Kevin Muck runs hard. Comes up on the ball. Saves it from going out of bounds. Nice left-footed feed to Troy Kiernan. Kiernan goes across the hash marks. Cuts it back. Drops it to Kevin Muck. Muck lays it off. Intercepted. And returns to win the ball. Pat Miller. Change of field to Joel Hart. Hart, big looping shot, far left. Tough shot to take there. Didn't look at the net. From the 6, Peters Township takes the kick. Drops inside, Connor Kelly. Tries to find Dysert. And Peters Township turns the ball around. Nobody back. Pat Myron gathers it in. Plays it off of Matt Snyder, goes out of bounds. Throw in by Joel Hart. Drops it down the sidelines to Brian Kyle. In chase. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's a deep throw in by the Panthers. Who's going to take the throw? Looks like Joel Hart gathers it in. Drops in short. What did he call it a push? I was going to say, he can't call an offside on the throw in. Call it a push against the Panthers. Hard one to figure out on that call. And Peters Township will take it deep in their own end zone. Sends the ball up to midfield. Peters Township gathers control, crosses midfield. Stopped by Connor Kelly. Troy Kiernan goes inside. Chips it up. Brian Kyle's going to chase it down. Joel Hart open on the wing. Hard chase by the defender. Feeds inside to Kiernan. Finds Kyle. Tries to cut it back across the grain, but again, defender was coming across too. Goalkeeper will take the punt from his 18 to midfield. On the push. Panthers get the call this time. Ethan Dysert chips the ball up, looks to find Hart. Gathered in. Drops the ball back, Kevin Muck. Takes a low shot. Trickles past the goal on the left side. Ball on the push. Peters Township gets the call, sets it into play at their own 40. Lets everybody track back. Sends the ball long. Kevin Muck, nice long leg, stuck in there, saved it from getting to the Peters Township forward. Troy Kieran clears it up between the hash marks. Shot taken, floating ball. Joe Conlon goes up and gathers it before it goes across the end line, and he'll take the kick from his own 18. Conlon. Kick intercepted by Peters Township. They're coming on the run. Tried to send a man to the corner. Goes out of bounds. Deep throw. Panthers throw the ball in. Helped out by Joel Hart. Ethan Dysert sends the ball across. Change of field was intercepted there. Peters Township, short touches. Quick inside. Looks for a runner. Nobody going forward at his back to goal. And Conlon has an easy stop at the top of his box. Sends a high punt to midfield. Kevin Muck active again. Jonathan Erdman chase. Pat Myron comes in to help out, sends the ball out of bounds. Deep throw in, threat by the Indians here. Peters Township will take a long throw in. Going to float right inside. Joe Conley comes out, punches it, doesn't get it very far. Peters Township tries to turn and hits the defense. Pat Myron was the man on the spot. Joel Hart finds Brian Kyle up front. Has Dysert coming down the middle, takes a shot. Kyle sends it far right. Ten minutes into the second half. This JV contest. Panthers won, Indians won. Goal was about midway through the first half. Connor Kelly, the scorer. Peters Township shoulders the ball down to himself. Finds a runner down the sidelines. Myron has to send it out of bounds. Everybody regroups. Deep throw from the far side, number 11. They're throwing, man. Takes it over the top. Wings it inside. Myron heads it out. Peters Township turns, takes a left-footed shot. Conlon saw it all the way. He'll send the ball out on a punt. Peters Township turns it around. Maintains control, sends it with a left foot out of bounds. Substitution. Connor Kelly in for Brian Kyle. Kevin Muck takes the throw. Helped by Kelly. Kiernan sends back to Myron. Myron up the hash marks, drops inside. Troy Kiernan bumped, maintains control, finds Connor Kelly. Kelly looks inside. And helped by Matt Snyder. Jonathan Erdman finds Connor Kelly. Connor Kelly active this first game back. Drops the ball across. Joel Hart loses the ball. Jonathan Erdman sends from the far back, and the goalkeeper gathers it across the end line. Goalkeeper comes up to the 18. Takes a high kick to midfield. Everybody looking into the sun. And on the far side, Panthers gain control. Joel Hart drops back to Matt Snyder. Changes the field. Pat Miller in the middle. Kevin Muck. Connor Kelly finds Miller. Tries a give and go. Muck on an overlap. Didn't get there. And Ethan Dicer brings it down. Matt Snyder's going to be the service man. Going to get some space. Gets into trouble, works his way out of bounds off of Peters Township. Panthers throwing it about the 30-yard line. Matt Snyder will take it, drops it in. Cleared hard by the Indians, and the Panthers gain control of midfield. Connor Kelly chips the ball up high and wide. Referee wasn't in position to see if that went across the end line or not. Gave him the benefit of the doubt about bringing it back in. Ball played over the top. Troy Kiernan active in the midfield. Wins the ball. Finds Connor Kelly. Kelly to Muck. O'Connor's in the middle. Looks for Kiernan on the cut. Ball gets out of bounds, and it'll be a Panthers deep throw-in. Drops the ball quickly back to Pat Myron, sorry, not Matt Myron. Chipped inside. Kiernan pushed and bumped all over the place. He'll take the free kick from the 23-yard line. Down the middle of the hash marks. Tough position. Four-man wall set up in front of the goalkeeper. Kiernan, low shot off the defender. Matt Snyder's going to chase it before it goes out in the corner. Chips it back. Peters Township in a defensive mode sends the ball out. Good pressure by the Panthers here if they can maintain control. Drops the ball in. Dysert to Snyder. To Hart. Left-footed shot goes right at the goalkeeper. Might have been deflected off a defender, but it was in there. Sent to midfield. Kevin Muck goes up. Played off the ball. Wow. Some heavy hits going through there. Again, he runs down Myron. There was a foul earlier, but he again tried just mowed down Pat Myron. Big guy charging through on the ball. Pat Myron gets up, shakes it off. And he'll take the free kick from the 12-yard line for the Panthers. One Panthers, 15 minutes and winding in the second half of the JV contest. Conlon will take the kick, sends it across. Matt Snyder finds Hart inside the Dysert. Pat Miller again, tiny guy against big guy, tries to work his way through a double team. And Kevin Muck comes up to help. Steps around Hart. Peters will take the service inside. No offside call. Chance for Peters there. Ball got around Myron. Had a chance on goal, sent it far wide. 14-minute mark. Panthers still tied up in JVs. Peters Township 1, Upper St. Clair 1. Conlon takes the kick, clears to the 40. Panthers will take the throw. Ball bounces up. Pat Miller, sandwiched between two players, still scrambling over there. Gets shouldered off the ball. No call again. Out of bounds. Peters will take the throw. Touchback to Hart. Goes long. Looking for Tommy O'Connor. Ball goes out of bounds. He's got to wait for everybody to come up. He can't be starting that quick. Hart does a quick start. Tommy O'Connor finds space. Inside, comes across. Kevin Muck chested down again. Works hard. Peters Township ball. Panthers chase back, get into the defensive set. And it's a throw-in at the 45 for Peters Township. Gains 10 yards on the run. Jonathan Irvin works hard in the back. Kevin Muck sends it up forward. Finds Ethan Dysert. On the far side, Matt Snyder sends it forward. Joe Hart forces the defender to send it out of bounds into the stands. Throw in by Joel Hart coming. Not a long throw. He drops it in short. Service. Hart will take the left-footed shot. Kevin Muck traps it with a foot. Services it back in. Looks for Tommy O'Connor. And the ball goes out of bounds. Across the end line. Goal kick from the 6 for the Indians. Spencer Davis tracks up the midfield to get ready to come in. Joe Hart heads it out on that goal kick. 50-yard gain by the Peters Township Indians. Thrown in. Pat Myron sends it back. Troy Kiernan in chase. Kevin Muck sends it forward. Ball dropped over the top. Peters Township chases in. Kevin Muck gathers it out. Carter Kelly inside to Troy Kiernan. Has room. Finds Ethan Dysert going in. Left foot off the defender. Will be a corner kick. Dysert had space, wound up, was ready to shoot. Played it off the defender. Coming into the game, Brian Kyle up front, Spencer Davis in the middle. Ethan Dysert will get a blow. And Panthers will take the corner kick. Hart sends it across, drops down. Kiernan wide open in the middle, gets blocked by the Peters Township defense. Big chance for the Panthers. Kiernan tracked it down, couldn't get that shot off. Joel Hart services inside again. Kyle with the left foot sends it over top of the net. Just under 10 minutes left to play in this JV contest. 1-1 Panthers with a good chance just a few seconds ago. Matt Snyder works hard at the midfield. And it'll have to be Jonathan Erdman chasing way back. Get the ball. Ball won by Kiernan. Peters Township takes it away. Kiernan recovers. Ball pops out of there. And Pat Myron has to come up to clear. Joel Hart gets control, finds Spencer Davis on the outside, checks up for the ball, looks inside. Tommy O'Connor was there. Peters Township heads it back. Finds a runner. Jonathan Erdman, nice play. All ball, sends it out of bounds. Peters Township drops the ball in. Jonathan Erdman battles hard. Kevin Muck helps out, comes through. Pat Miller, a lot of active legs in there. Kyle sends it back to Spencer Davis. Runs through the ball hard, wins. Kiernan chips it down. Spencer Davis has it. Tommy O'Connor had a pass behind him. Two defenders in the way. O'Connor in chase. Takes the man down hard. And on the foul call, Peters Township will take the kick from the 10-yard line. Long kick over the top. Matt Snyder plays it off the defender. One back by Myron. Snyder sends it forward to Kyle, and Kyle will take it out of a double team. Long ball fed over the top. Conlon will track out to the corner of the box and pick it up. Joe Conlon sets up at the 18. Crosses midfield. Brian Kyle grabs it. Out of bounds. Peters Township ball deep in their own zone. Ball thrown over the top. Chipped in. Kevin Muck sends the ball up forward, finds Tommy O'Connor. Spencer Davis, nice physical straight line play, no call, taken down. Ball goes out of bounds. Davis is on the ground, and with 6:15, we'll stop the play-ins. Panthers will take the throw in, probably throw it back for good sportsmanship to the Indians, and we'll play from there. Ball drop back. Indians send it back to the defense, and we'll play from there. 6 minutes and winding. Panthers 1, Indians 1. Ball sent outside. Troy Kiernan tracks back, helps the defense, sends it out of bounds, and the Panthers will have to reset in their defensive zone. Feed over the top. Joe Conlon sees it from the 40-yard line shot and gathers it in all by himself. Conlon to the 45-yard line, helped by Joel Hart, right to Brian Kyle. Jonathan Erdman tracking up to the midfield position, and Kiernan drops back to defense. Troy Kiernan floats the ball out there. Jonathan Erdman battles in the middle. Kevin Muck comes from the back. Steps past the defender. Touches the ball out of bounds. Peters Township, long throw. Sent out of bounds. Panthers throw. Kevin Muck drops it in over top of Okay. Again, kind of a quick exchange here. Substitutes weren't off. We'll settle this down, and Peters Township will take the throw. Pat Miller. Miller again, active, wins the ball. Clears. Dysart on the run, saves the ball out, and the referee says out of bounds. Drops inside. Tommy O'Connor chips it back. Finds Erdman. Erdman tries to send outside to Dysart. Dysart drops all the way back to Muck. Mishit. Trickles inside, and Pat Miller wins the ball, but Peters Township intercepts. Pat Myron sends outside to Hart. Panthers set up the attack at the 30. Goes down. Tries to look for O'Connor going to the goal line, and it goes out of bounds. Goal kick by the Peters Township Indians. 3 minutes and winding. 1-1 score. From the 6, Miller again wins the ball. Call on Erdman. Peters Township's quick start. Outside, Kiernan chips the ball inside to Kevin Muck. Nice 3 touches. Finds Dysart. Inside to Erdman. Good 4 touches up the field. Oh, Kyle called offside. There were other defenders on the far side that kept him on from here, but the referee was on the line, called him offside. Peters Township sends the ball out. That was the nicest connect of passes in a while for the Panthers. 2 minutes left. Panthers have won some at the clock last couple of games. Joel Hart drops it inside. Erdman to Miller. Miller to Hart. Matt Snyder looks forward. Panthers trying to think offense. Indians looking defense here all the way. Ball sent out of bounds. 1 minute left. Ball goes over the top. Throw. Hart will drop it in. Usually does a short throw. Does it again. Brian Kyle gathers it in. Peters Township, a couple of quick touches, brought the ball down with his hand. Got away with that. Jonathan Erdman battles hard, 1-on-3. Chips it outside the Muck. 30 seconds. Panthers have a chance. Drops inside. Nice, true, good look. Ethan Dysart, instead of going for the shot, was looking for the cross and play. Almost had Tommy O'Connor for a hard header going in. Big throw over the top, 10-second countdown coming. Panthers are going to have to go in quickly. Peters Township clears the ball out. And a big floating shot goes out of bounds harmlessly, and the Panthers will have another tie.